Hello and welcome to this DQM training session on device deployment. I trust we've been having a good time so far with all the training modules covered. This topic is going to cover device deployment as regards the 2023 population and housing census. Introduction. Device deployment is the process of bringing devices into effective use by delivering them to the right people at the right time and with the right resources, policies, and configurations. For the census exercise, the data quality manager is responsible for deploying devices and allocating them to functionaries in the field. Device deployment is a key component of the DQM responsibilities. This is because it is important to deploy the right device with the right resources to the right personnel for census field exercise. The key components of device deployment for the population and housing census in 2023 are: number one, a functional personal digital assistant, the PDA, and also the mobile device management solution. We also have the functional SIM cards, functional census applications, that is the census pad and the CS entry, monitoring applications for supervisors and quality assurance officers. We also have the Google Map and the toolkit. It is important to note that it is the responsibility of the DQM in collaboration with the DQAs, the quality assurance officers and supervisors to ensure that all PDAs are provisioned with the necessary applications. What this means is before a device is handed over to the enumerators, the data quality manager must ensure that all the resources that ought to be on the devices are provisioned on the devices. Okay. So the device deployment strategies for the 2023 population and housing census, considering the number of functionaries and devices to be used during the 2023 population and housing census, the Commission is deploying the use of mobile device management system to configure and deploy the devices for the 2023 population and housing census. The device deployment process usually includes the following steps. The first step is to enroll the devices in the asset management system, which is the MDM. Configuring the security settings, delivering the ready-to-use device to the census functionaries, and the allocation and recovery of the devices at the end of the service or life cycle, which is at the end of the census. Now, it is important to note that for enrolling the devices, this will be done by using a barcode that will be provided to the data quality managers to display for all devices to be enrolled. Okay, so let's quickly talk about mobile device management. Mobile device management solutions simplify the management and also improve the security of corporate-owned mobile devices like the PDAs. MDM solutions ensure that each device is configured according to the company standards and policies. In this case, according to the specifications for the 2023 population and housing census. The use of MDM will add value to the data quality management process in the following ways. This is because it allows us to update the devices, software, and applications centrally, ensuring optimal security. It allows monitoring and tracking of devices to ensure that all devices are secure. Very important. Its remote diagnostic and troubleshooting feature also ensures that the devices perform consistently. Now, to implement mobile device management on the mobile devices in the instance of the census, the PDAs will be onboarded by scanning a dedicated barcode and following the instructions. All these are to be done and monitored by the data quality managers. Now, in conclusion, device deployment in a project like the census cannot be taken for granted. Ensuring that the devices are deployed with the necessary resources is very vital to the overall success of the population and housing census. It is important that the data quality manager ensures strict adherence to procedures before deploying devices to the field to ensure uniform implementation of census device protocols. What this simply entails is that all the devices must be provisioned and onboarded according to the instructions provided to the data quality managers. On no account should any device function outside of the National Population Commission policy for the 2023 Population and Housing Census. Now, just to make sure that we understand the lesson so far, we have the following practice questions. Number one, what is the full meaning of MDM? Number two, name any three key components of device deployment for the 2023 Population and Housing Census. In case you have any doubt, please go through the slide again and go through this presentation. If you have further questions, please feel free to reach out and put it as part of the FAQs. Thank you for listening.